Hey, what's going on guys? It's that blue Abarth here and welcome back to the channel and another video. Now today I've got a really quick review for you all, but it's a treat, let me tell you that. This is awesome because today we are going to be reviewing the Abarth 595 competizione. Trust me guys, this is going to be good. Now, I don't have much time today to review this car because I'm currently on a test drive, but I'm going to make sure that I get everything for you guys because I want to go over this car in proper detail, so I'm going to try my best. And I don't have the tripod with me today either, so it's back to the traditional phone in hand method, but I think it'll do just for today. Now, as you can see, this car is amazing. It's a 19 plate 595 competizione, the bad boy of the lot, the absolute machine, monster, beast, whatever you'd like to call it. It's awesome. Now, as you can see, it's finished in that lovely record grey, or it could be Campavolo. It's one of the two. Hey, I see you reaching for that keyboard in the comments. Hands away, because either way, it's grey and it looks fantastic. Now, this has been looked after. You can tell because look at that fleck on the paint. It's absolutely lovely. And overall, just taking a step back, this car looks phenomenal. Now, first of all, we're going to do exterior, then interior, sound test, and mention a few things. So let's dive straight into it. Now, starting off at the front, as we can see, this is the Series 4, the one we all know and love, but of course, it's got some really nice bits and bobs with it. It's got matte grey accents all over the car, no colour for the text, but hey, still looks fantastic, and just the whole front end looks really, really nice. Now, I don't believe this has the regular lights. These will probably be xenons. Obviously, it's not night time. We actually have really nice weather out today. It's actually great weather to review a car, and hey, what do you know? But yeah, so I imagine at night when you turn these on, these will be xenons and they'll be really nice. I would say that both xenons and the normal lights are just as good as each other, but it's nice to have xenons on the car. And this just looks absolutely fantastic. Now, darn birds, they pooped on the car on the way here, so sorry if there is a bit of bird poop on it. Birds, nightmare. But if we come to the side here, as you can see, we have got these lovely wheels. Now, I don't actually know what these wheels are called, so if you was reaching for that keyboard earlier, now you can, because I would love to know what these wheels are actually called. I know about the SS's, the new Monte Carlos, and all of the other wheels, but these ones I still don't know what they're actually called. But regardless, they look lovely. I mean, just take a look at the design, the red center cap, the Brembos. You gotta love a good set of Brembos on an Abarth. They're absolutely amazing. Now, this car has been sat for a little while at the dealership, so the brakes weren't performing as they should have, but they were still absolutely amazing, and I still think they're great, even if it has been sat for a little while. But taking it out and actually experiencing it, man, it's not lost any of its power, that's for sure. It's immense. Now, we will get to the engine bay in a second, but let's get back to the wheels, because as you can see, is that familiar to you guys? Oh yes, because it definitely is to me. We have got a full set of P0s on this car. One of my favorite tires for the Abarths, because now we have Hancocks on the new electric ones, but if it's not P0s, it will be Michelin Pilot Sports. But having owned P0s, I think these are absolutely just fantastic. So this whole setup we've got going on right here for the wheels is absolutely just great. Thumbs up in my butt, that's for sure. Amazing wheels, great tires, and fantastic brakes. What more do you need? Now, stepping back, and if we come to the side profile itself, as you can see, we don't have any stripe, but I actually don't mind it. Guys, I actually think it looks really nice, even if it doesn't have a stripe on the side. And that's what I've been talking about in some of my other previous videos, where sometimes, even if it doesn't have a stripe, it can still look fantastic. Now, you know me, I am a stripe man. I love stripes on Abarths, but I've got to admit, this one does look really, really good without. Now, if I had this, maybe I would put a stripe on it. Whether it be black or red, it would probably have one. But I don't think it would bother me, even if I didn't put one on. Because look at it. Just look at it. It's amazing. Now, coming to the rest of the car, we have those lovely matte grey accents, like I said before, on the door handle and on the wing mirror too. And look at that finish. Oh, lovely stuff, guys. I mean, hey, thumbs up. And that is really, really nice. And as you can see on the roof here, cabby. We got a full roof that does go all the way back, and I will show you that in a little bit. But just look at this thing, man. And here we are at the rear wheels, and look at that stance. I mean, there's barely any gap here. Now, as you know, on my T-Jet, we do have quite a big gap at the rear, and you can put your whole fist in it, which, yeah, not fantastic, but I still like the rake on the T-Jets anyway. But it's just nice that we have this lovely lowered stance on the competiziones. And if we just take a look down the side profile here, I mean, look at that. That is just so nice. And of course, we have the 595 badge with the Abarth logo, with that lovely Italian lightning bolt. Gotta love that. That just looks fantastic. We lose that on the 695s and some of the special 595s, which I think is a shame, because it's such a lovely badge, and it does add some character to the side. Even without the stripe, that really does pop, even on grey too. So really loving the side profile here. Now, we've got to do that blue Abarth fuel cap check. Drum roll, please. Sadly, no competizione fuel cap. I would be getting one right on if I owned this car. Believe me, it would be that lovely silver metallic one if I did own this. But still, this one isn't too bad. It's a bit of a faff to work with, especially when you're fueling the car. But to be fair, it's not terrible. I don't think it's that bad at all. I mean, like I said, it is slightly annoying to work with when trying to fuel the car, but as a standard fuel cap, I think it's fine. 50 quid to change it for that lovely steel one, which I think is a bargain, not too bad at all. Sometimes you even get one for the fuel cap as well, so absolute bargain there. It's a deal, it's a steal, sale of the century. I'll let your imagination fill in the blank there, but I think it's fine for a stock fuel cap. I wouldn't argue with that. I mean, hey, it's a competizione. I don't care what the rest of the stuff is on the car. It's a comp. That's all you need to know, and that's all I would want. Now, I have parked a little bit forward so I can get a nice view for you guys of the rear end. And oh, competiziones just look so good at the back. I mean, well, if we take a deep dive, as we can see, we actually do have a different rear wing. Now, this is very interesting for the competiziones. It seems that they get a very nice sharpened wing at the back on the roof. Instead of it being the flat, rounded off wing that we're used to on the regular 595s, the comp cabbies, or any of the cabbies actually, get this really nice design for the rear wing, and I love it. I wish they would put that on more Abarths, whether it be the T-Jet, Turismo, or competizione. I just think it looks spectacular. And look at the angle. It actually goes upwards a bit like a really nice ducktail, and I just love this design, especially with that part there. It really does remind me of the Series 3 Maxton wing for the Abarth, and I just wish they'd put this on more of the models, but it's nice to have it on the comp. Now, we do have a smaller screen in the back here because obviously it is a convertible, but I found that driving this here, it's actually not too bad at all. I found it pretty all right for visibility. When the roof is down, you do get less visibility, so there is a bit of a problem, but to be fair, you can still see out of it, so I wouldn't class it as a massive problem. Now, coming to the boot, of course, with this being a convertible, it does open differently, so it actually comes up like that. Now, considering that this is a convertible, and of course the roof takes up a lot of space, I actually don't think that's a bad boot. We actually do have quite a lot of space, and you could put the seats down and still get a lot more room. So in terms of space, I actually don't think that's too bad at all. Now, a lot of people do complain with convertible hatchbacks that there's not enough space in the back and that the roof takes up most of it, so, you know, I won't be able to use it for anything. But I actually think if you gave it a go, if you owned one of these and just lived with it for a few months, used it for shopping, a few other bits and bobs like that, you'd actually be quite surprised how much it can pack in the boot. I mean, hey, I'm always surprised at what I can carry in my T-Jet, so I reckon it'd be all right for everyday use, especially for groceries and stuff. You'd easily get that in the back there. So I actually think that's a thumbs up still. Even if it is a convertible, it's actually not bad. So if we just close this here, I think that's pretty cool. Not too bad at all. Now, coming to the rest of the car here, as we can see, matte grey accents again, very, very nice. Series 4 lights with the grey insert, lovely stuff. Oh, lovely 595 competizione badge. Good stuff. We like that here on the That Blue Abarth channel. The comp badge is always a lovely sight to see. Talking of lovely sights, oh yes, Record Monza. Whew. Believe me guys, when I was driving here, this sounded absolutely amazing. When I started up, whew, it was crazy to hear. And actually, instead of talking about how it sounds, how about I meet you at the driver's side to show you what it sounds like. Now then, here we are in the interior, and let's start it up. So, interesting, it actually does start up in comfort mode, which is fine. I think that's all right, especially for your neighbours, but that's fine. Cool stuff, sounds all right. Let's put it in sport. Oh, listen to that. Now there is an audible change that you can definitely hear when you put it in sport mode. That valve definitely opens up. Now the car is warm, so it's not as loud as before. But listen to that rumble. So let's give it a few reps, because hey, I imagine you want to hear what this beast sounds like. Man, big smile on my face whenever I hear a Record Monza. It just sounds so good. A few more. Yeah. Absolutely love it. It's just so nice. Now, we've pretty much gone over the entire car really. There's not much else to talk about, so it's now time to come to the interior and talk about what goodies we have in there. So I'll meet you inside. Now then, here we are on the interior of the Competizione, and the first thing we've got to talk about, I mean, how can we not talk about this first? Seatbelts! Oh yes, good stuff. I love a good bit of seatbelt action, and oh man, I can't contain my joy when I see these things. A pair of seatbelts is the best thing in the world, and honestly, I really do love them. Though, it's 1,200 quid if I wanted to buy them myself, which is a little bit much, so I'll stick with my seats. But it's really nice to experience them every once in a while, and they are just fantastic. They're really nice. And hey, sitting in them is actually really nice too. I mean, they are really bolstered, and you can feel that they do hug you quite a bit. A lot more than the regular seats in the TJ and Turismo, and they are just, oh, so nice. I actually found them quite comfy while driving up here. Now, I imagine they probably wouldn't be fantastic for longer journeys, say like an hour, maybe a few hours, but for around town, maybe a 10-minute drive, they're actually really nice. No complaints at all. The angle is fantastic, my driving position is great, and they're just fantastic seats. I really do love them. The fact that it says Seatbelt on it as well, oh, it's just great. We have Abarth. Oh, let me just show you. Of course, we have Abarth in the seat, which is just awesome. I'm sorry if I'm kind of sounding speechless, guys, because I am. I just love these seats so much, and I'd love a pair, but like I said, 1,200 quid. It's a lot of money. Now, as you can see, we do have the same pattern on the front seats, on the back seats as well. I'm not sure you could see that. Just get out of the way there for you. There you go. Same seats in the back as well. And we do have this little part at the back there. Again, like the wheels, not sure what the name of that is or what its purpose is. So, if you guys would like to comment down below what that little piece in the back there does and what it is, then please feel free to comment, because I'd love to know what that is. I thought it was maybe like an air scarf or something like that, but I don't believe it is. So, not quite sure. You'll have to let me know. But this interior is absolutely, it's beautiful. I think this is the nicest car I've ever reviewed, guys. And that's probably going to be the title. He said the thing! But it's just beautiful. Honestly, this car really is beautiful. It needs a little bit of a clean, a little bit of a, you know, dust up here and there, a bit of some cloth action. But I still think this car is quite beautiful. Even in its little bit of a dirty state, it's still really beautiful, it is. Now, let me get you off that tripod and show you the rest of this just great interior. So, here we are, the lovely comp interior. We've got this Alcantara steering wheel with the carbon there, and there too. one of my favorite wheels ever, guys. Just look at how nice that looks. Just super, super sweet. And we also have that angled instrument cluster there, which is very interesting. I've never seen many of these on the Abarths. We did have it on the F595, which I reviewed a while ago. It's just super, super weird, but I really do like it in a way. It's different. Alcantara, binnacle at the top here too. Really, really cool. Of course, turbo gauge. 4-inch screen, which would have been cool if it was 7, but to be honest, I'm not that fussed. 4-inch is just as good. And this beautiful metallic, or matte grey actually, dashboard, super nice. And the feeling of it's really cool too. Comp shifter, which is absolutely amazing to use, really firm and just really good to use as well. And digital AC panel, really, really cool. Actually quite easy to use as well. Big off button there. I actually didn't see that when I was reviewing the 695, the black one, ages ago. I was trying to find where the off button was. I was like, how do I turn this off? Literally right there. Someone pointing that out in the comments as well, and I was like, oh yeah. But yeah, really easy to use. Pretty cool thing as well to have as an upgrade, and just the whole thing is awesome. Now, here we are with the buttons for the roof too, and how about actually we just, yes, start up this bad boy. Oh yeah, God, I love that. So if we just press this button here, yes, the roof goes back. Now I believe, yeah, as you can see, it is stages, so we will press that one more time, and there you go. The roof goes all the way back. Now I believe, yeah, that is the max setting. And if we just step out here, you can see it's actually really nice. We get a massive amount of space that opens up to us. And of course we've got the air scarf at the front there as well. Really, really cool. The wing sits at the back. It's super, super nice. Really unique to see this. And of course you've got the back seats too. And how about we give it a few revs while we're sat on the interior. And, ooh. So let me just close the door too. Wow. You really can hear it. I mean, obviously there's a massive gap in the roof now, so you would be able to hear a lot better. But super, super nice. And it's actually not bad in here in terms of like visibility and stuff. Now, as you can see, there is a lot less visibility because the roof is down, but still all right. I can see in the mirror quite well. It's not too bad. I really like it. Super nice in here, guys. Really, really sweet. This is Monaco spec. Believe me, whenever I see an Abarth and it has a convertible roof, it's just the Monaco spec. That's why I like to call it. Record Monza, Seatbelts, roof. You'd be driving this in Monaco, no problem, and you'd fit in easy with all the Raris, Lambos. It'd just be awesome. Now, with all of that out the way, let's quickly go to the engine bay and show you what we're working with, and then I think that will be it. So coming to the engine bay now, and what a lovely sight this is. Really, really nice. We've got that sick engine cover in really, really good condition too. And of course, the fat Garrett turbo. Woo! Lovely thing indeed, and super powerful. Honestly, the kick that you get from this thing is insane. It just pushes you back in your seat. Very, very noticeable difference to the TJ and Turismo. Really is. It's just leaps and bounds crazier. Honestly, it's super, super awesome. And yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. Awesome stuff. Really nice. Garrett turbo. Sick, sick car. So everyone, that is pretty much it for today's video, reviewing this absolutely beautiful 595 competizione. I really hope you enjoyed it, guys. Like I said, it was a quick one because I am on a test drive, but I think I've got everything that I wanted to talk about, and I definitely think I've showed you all of the best parts. I mean, this is just a stunning car. Honestly, this is a work of art. It's a beauty. It's so, so nice, and just wow. Just wow, absolutely. If I can drive one in the future and get that on video for you guys as well, I think that would be a good piece of content, and it would just be awesome, because I'd love to show you how this thing drives. But for now, I think that will do for today's video. Like I said, really hope you enjoyed it, and hey, who knows what we're going to get in the future on this channel. But if you want to see anything at all and see it as soon as it comes out, you guys know what to do. Hit that bell, like, comment and subscribe, because it's always appreciated. And we're 4 subscribers away from 300, guys. We're so close. Let's make it happen. But for now, that's everything. 595 comp, absolutely thumbs up. But for now, guys, I'll see you in the future. Have a good one.